Hi everyone, I'm Matt Dighton with Woodturners Worldwide. I'm the organizer of the conference and I want to walk you around a little bit, show you what to expect and help you get started. So, you know this site right here. This is the page that you went through to register. So you can see a button up here, register for the event. You'll also see right here, view full program. So if you click on that, you'll actually see the most recent program that we have. And you can scroll through and read all about the event and get ready. Okay. And then right here, register for classes. So let's go ahead and get started, and this will be a lot of fun. Follow along with me. Here we are. This should pop up to this page right here. You'll notice that it says register now. If you've already registered, you're good to go. Don't click that button again. That's just to register for the entire event. It's a little confusing with the register word, but we'll deal with it. So register now. Here's where we register for classes. So if this is like this and it has the register button, you're good to go. See right here? The first thing I'm going to ask you to do is come right now and actually get your profile. So we can click on your profile and you can see a couple different things here. My profile. Go ahead and build this out right now. You can come in here, put your name, put a photo, my profile, and kind of get that set up so that when it's time, we can go back and get going. So you're going to come back. You can do that now. You'll see, right there, inner event. That'll pop up later. That's exciting. So you can come in now. You can start to build that out, and then on the 22nd, come back and even build it out more. So if that's there, that means you're registered. You don't have to click that. Here's the agenda. Register for classes. Now it pops up with all days. Click on a specific day. It's a little bit more manageable. There's a lot going on. I'm going to walk you through it. But if you just jump right in, it can get a little confusing. So let's go through it together. You are able to, see right here, September 22nd, 1:01 a.m. It's not a mistake. It really is going to have the video at that time. That's pretty much this video. It'll be kind of a condensed version of just walking through the site. So that actually opens up the entire event. So once that video starts playing, 30 minutes before, it opens up the entire event. So I did it in the morning so that you had all day on the 22nd to get going. So I'm attending it. No, I'm not. Hopefully I'll be sleeping. And you'll see here, Tuesday is all about mini demos. So you'll see right here, a hook tool by Todd, Pierce Bowl by Richard Kennedy. Now, these are not demonstrators for the full event. These are mini demos. Some of them are. Theo's here. Some of them are demonstrators that are not part of the full event, but I want you to get to know them. I want you to get to know, let's see, we have here, Cindy does some really cool stuff. Chris Parker, Richard Finley, not a part of the full event, but I've met Richard, fantastic turner. I've known him for a few years now. He's going to talk about beading and parting tools, so I want you to be able to get to know him and learn a little bit about him as well. So I've added in a lot of mini demos. Some of them are from demonstrators we already have, Cindy, Harvey, Andrew, and some of them are going to be from some new demonstrators that we don't have as part of the event. So I'm going to keep adding these in. So come back. Mini demos are still coming in to me, and I'll put them up here, and then you can register for those when it's time. Okay, those are mini demos. Now I'll tell you that Theo is probably not going to be answering questions or anything. These are all pre-recorded. They're going to be posted. Just some great fun videos for you. Add a little bit of extra content, some extra videos and knowledge for you. But he's probably not going to be there during that video to answer questions. Some of these are 5 minutes, some of them are 45 minutes. I think Theo's is like 45 minutes. It's a long one. But Richard's, I think, is like 15 minutes, and he goes through really well and explains some really fun stuff. So they're all different lengths. They're not going to be on. They're posted videos. They're all new videos. So these are only for our symposium, and when the symposium's over, after the 30 days, these videos are gone. Okay. Now, Wednesday. These are going to be a lot of networking days, so we'll talk about that. But you can go here. So right now, before the events even have started, you can. So let's go on to some of the full demonstration. Caddy spoons. That's a live one from Phil. I'm going to go watch that one. Boom. I'm registered for it. Now I can go into my sessions here, and there it is. I'm registered for that class. Now, do you have to register for classes? No. No, you don't. So you don't have to register for classes. That's not an issue. you can just join right away, but it helps me build a schedule out because now I can look at my schedule and go, that's what I want to do. Great. That looks good to me. Or realize there's two at the same time and go, nah, I don't. But if you want to, just jump straight into it. Now, I will say the only caveat there is Wednesday is full of networking events, and those ones you should register for ahead of time so that you can jump in and be a part of it. So I'm going to register for this Meet Other Turners. We'll talk about networking events in a little bit. Speakers, if you want to, right now, go and learn some about these speakers. Here's Pat Scott. He's going to do the stitches and butterflies, and he's going to do dinner plates. He's also going to do one on finishes, so food safe finishes, which is nice. And that's going to be one of his mini demos, is food safe finishes. Let me talk to you just for a second here as we're on this page about the demonstrators, the exhibitors. Exhibitors. So here's the page here. You can actually click in. You'll be able to click into these once the full event's open. This will just take you to their website right now. But you can see we have a lot of great exhibitors. So you're going to be able to ask them questions, deals, discounts, videos, video chat with them one-on-one, video chat with them as a whole group. There's going to be a lot. So we'll get to that. In the meantime, let's jump into the full event. So here it is. Here's the event page. Let me walk you through it. So on this left side is going to be your key, right? You want to get anywhere, it's one of these buttons. You get stuck, go back to one of these buttons. Here's the lobby. Lobby, just like a real lobby, it's just a place where people can congregate and talk. This right here, add photos right there, add documents, type up, introduce yourself, where you're from, let people know who you are. Okay. Here's the agenda, same thing we just talked about. Here's the agenda you can go through. This looks pretty familiar. You already know what that is. Info desk. This is where I've put questions and answers of common questions I've been getting. It's also where you can get the most recent full program and the print-friendly schedule. The print-friendly schedule is already in the full program. It's just a part of the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, just what's happening each day so that you don't waste all of your ink on all those beautiful photos. But you can see here, daily challenge. Ooh, I should talk about that. That is nice. You'll notice here, sponsors. Sponsors and exhibitors are a little bit different. Sponsors are going to give you an opportunity to win some awesome prizes. So there's going to be a winner every day. So say I know Woodcut is going to be a sponsor for one of the days. They're going to put out a challenge. You do the challenge. You post it to your own social media. You hashtag Woodturners Worldwide, and you tag them in their post, and that enters you to win. Then Woodcut's going to go in and they're going to choose a winner, and then I'll announce it the next day. And I'll announce it right here on the stage. You can see there's nothing here right now. This will be a big video of my face telling you what's going on for that day. So it could be Tuesday where I'm talking about all the mini demos happening, but Tuesday kicks off that challenge. So I'll tell you on Tuesday for the challenge what the challenge is, and then you'll have 24 hours from when I post that to go turn your item. Should be pretty quick and simple one. They're not going to be too complicated. Turn it, post on your social media, hashtag, and tag the sponsor for that day. And I'll tell you all about who it is and what the prizes are. Prizes come in anywhere from $250 to $450. So there's going to be one prize per day on those. So that'll be a lot of fun. So keep your eyes open for those. This stage, every single day, come watch the brand new video that's going to get posted. I'll talk about what's happening that day. I'll talk about who won, how to do the challenge, and then maybe address some of the questions at the end that people are asking, or maybe some of the technical problems people are having. Okay. I think the last thing. Yep. Okay. So we already know the sessions. That pops up again. Networking. Now, networking events and workshops, it can get a little confusing. Stick with me. Networking events are all one-on-one. Imagine speed dating. So you pick a topic that you really like, segmenting, hollow forms, tiny turnings, and you'll join it. Okay, you do have to register for those ones, and then it's a one-on-one. So say there's 200 people in that event, totally fine. We're going to pair you up for 5 minutes with one other person, and make sure you have your turnings there. So make sure that you've pulled out whatever you've made and that you're able to show it, and it's a video, one-on-one with that person. So make sure that your video and your audio are working as well. So if you're going to talk about tiny turnings, have some tiny turnings there. And then you can meet with that person for 5 minutes, and then it automatically switches you over to someone else in that group who's also registered for the event, and you get to talk to them for 5 minutes. You're going to go through 6 people, and then the event's over on that one. So, tiny turnings, you'll get six times to meet people. Or turning big, or bowl turning, or this one's just meet other turners. Just jump in and get to know them, right? This is the part of an event that you would normally not get on a virtual one. This is the part that's really fun when you sit down and you just at lunch, and there's a guy and you start talking to him, and he turns bowls and then carves ginkgo leaves into them with just incredible detail, and you're like, who is this guy? Like, I never would have run into him before. This is how you run into different people and you meet them like never before. So we want to build a global community, so be a part of it. If you want to, jump in, meet new people, and these do go all day long. So just join the ones that you want to, no pressure. And then workshops. So there are some workshops that are just all attendees invited, and so it's just kind of like jump on and meet other people. But there's also ones that are for club leadership. So there's a whole club leadership series here: technology and club meetings, attracting new club members, operating during a pandemic. So these are ways for club leadership to get together and counsel. If they feel like they've done it well, jump in. If you feel like you need help with it, jump in. And it's a way for them to just be able to congregate and discuss and make their clubs better. Please make sure your club leaders are in this event. Make sure that they're signed up for this so that they can make their club even better. I talk to people all the time that say, oh, I really wish I'd gone back to my San Antonio club or San Diego club. They were just so good. And the club I'm in now, they aren't. Well, first of all, volunteer yourself. And then second, make sure your club leaders are coming to these so that they can learn from other people. I feel like a lot of times we're in a silo in our club. I'm the treasurer of our club, and we don't talk to a lot of other clubs. We don't know the best practices that they're doing. Jump in, help them meet other people, and learn how they can be even better, or share what they're doing great for other people who are struggling. Okay, club leaders. Now we'll jump into the expo hall. This is the full expo hall. So you'll see right here, oh, this is nice. Some of these people are in here working on it right now. You'll see that available and then away. So you'll know if there's people in there that you can talk to directly if they say away or available. So, oh, here we go. Woodturners Wonders. They are here, right? So they're available. So we can click into it. You'll notice right here they'll have a video up. They'll have some documents you can download. Here's some people right here that you can actually just talk to. So if Karen's there, we can actually click Karen. Oh, hope everything's going well. So I reached out to Karen before, or back to the exhibitor. This right here, this whole screen right here on the right side is anyone can message on there and they're going to answer. So it's kind of like the public chat. And then if I want to, I'll just go straight in with Karen. See that? I click that little button down there for Karen, and then it popped up, and I can just talk to her directly. So if I don't want everyone to see my question, but I want to talk to Karen, you can do that. Company details, offers, products that they have. You can click into the product and see what it is. So pretty robust there. A lot of fun. I will say there's going to be some of them where they're actually, like, I know that Todd is doing this join a meeting button. So Todd is actually going to be at his lathe in his shop answering questions. And so you may say, Todd, this hook tool, man, I watched your video, looks cool, don't understand how to sharpen it. And he'll go, oh, great. And he'll put on one of his cameras, and he'll pull out his hook tool, and he'll sharpen it for you right there and kind of show you. Oh, thanks, appreciate it. This is the part where if you're walking around the demo hall, the expo hall, and you have questions and you get to interact with them face to face, this is it. Make sure your video is working, make sure your audio is working, and you can join these meetings. These are set up through Zoom, but you don't have to download Zoom. It just goes directly through it. And then, boom, you're ready to go. He's demoing right to you. He's red right now. See down here, or in there away? He's away right now, which means that video is probably not going. But when that's green, there's a good chance he's got that going. I'll ask him, and we'll have him put in somewhere in the company details when he's available throughout the day for that video chat. So you can buy tools from him. You can ask him questions. He'll show you some new stuff. It'll be very cool. And then people. And right here, meet new people. So if you've met people in those networking events and you click to connect with them there, they're going to show up here under your My Connection. Okay. And then anyone you can actually start a chat with. So I can start a chat with Craig, or I can actually try to schedule a meeting with him to discuss things through video. So that's a lot. It really is a lot, but go through it. Come in Tuesday, first thing, and just play with it. And just click on the site, go through it, make sure you know what's going on. Right here, you can click here, and you can actually go in and build out your full profile. So put a little bit about yourself. What do you want to learn? What do you know that you can share with other people? Put a photo in. A photo is going to make it just so much more personable, okay? And then you click submit. Now I'll tell you that when you get into the actual demonstrations, if the video is not playing but the time has come, you think it should, you ever get stuck, people will say refresh the page. There's two ways to do that. You right click and you can refresh it. On the video page it'll do reload. So you'll see that right here, reload. So reload, so right click, reload, Control R, I guess also works, Control R, or this right up here, this little circular arrow. If you ever feel like the website's not working well, you feel stuck, refresh, and refresh will fix it like 90% of the time. It just needs to clear out and refresh. So there is a lot going on. I will say also that the time zone, you'll see the times on the actual pages, the full program, they're all in Pacific time, but this will update to your local time. Okay, so right here, the single piece yo-yo, 10 a.m., hook tool, 11:15, that is my mountain time. That's not the same time that shows up in the actual schedule. That is my local time. So use the schedule, that's great, but get onto the event and figure out your local time so that you know what's going on. And then build out your schedule there. So have a lot of fun. Jump in, get to know people in the networking events, watch a bunch of the mini demos, get to know some turners from all over the world that you may never have seen before. And I guess we'll see you in a couple days, September 22nd to the 26th. And then we've talked to all the demonstrators, and they have all agreed to have their demonstrations online for a full 30 days afterward. So for 30 days after the event, you get to go back and watch everything. So say one of these live events, I'll walk you through that. So here, we'll view the full program. In the full program, you're going to notice a couple things. One spot where it says fully live, and the other spot where it says live Q&A. Okay, so here we go. So let's say Jeff, fully live. That means his full demo, Q&A, everything he's going to do is going to be a fully live. You'll be able to just chat questions on the right side, and he'll see it, and then he'll be able to change his demonstration and answer questions and whatnot. There's about a 30-second lag time, so just kind of keep that in mind. But his is fully live. Okay, that, once it's over, is automatically recorded and then posted back onto that session, and so you can go back and rewatch that one or watch it if you missed it. But then you have like Pat Carroll, who's doing his erosion series. This one's pre-recorded because we want to make sure that it's good quality, and he wouldn't be able to get through that entire one in that hour-and-a-half time limit. I think he said he does his in sometimes it goes 3 hours long. We don't have 3 hours, so we cut the fat out by filming it ahead of time. But he is going to have a live Q&A afterward. So there are two spots here. If you notice, when you get into, let's actually go straight for his. So Pat, or any of these. So say miniature birdhouse. This is Raleigh. He's going to do a miniature birdhouse. Once his is over, he's going to do a live Q&A. So these are two different events. If you just want to watch the video, great. If you actually want to do the live Q&A, you also need to register for that event or jump into that event when it's time. So he'll be able to sit there, answer questions. Some of them are set up to where they can actually be on the lathe and do it. And some of them are set up where they're just going to be in front of a computer like this, and they're going to have some of the pieces and show you, and they can talk about it and share links with you. And again, that'll be where you type questions onto the right side, and they'll be able to answer through a video. The reason we don't do a straight video, you can imagine if 600 people were on and there was like 10 of them that weren't muting their audio, and they kept unmuting it, and Like, it would just be a huge hassle. And so just type it in there, they can see it, and then they'll have the live video. So that is what's the live Q&A versus that. So some of these are going to be fully live. Embellishments right here by Jeff, that's going to be a fully live one, but that erosion series is going to be a pre-recorded one. But then afterwards, you're going to be able to jump on, and he has a live Q&A. So keep that in mind, that those are two different sessions, but it's kind of the same concept, and then you can jump on and discuss things with him live right there. So you'll see these boxes around. These are live. These ones have the live Q&A. All right, and then you'll also see right here, these are the sponsor days. Woodcuts on Saturday, Woodturners Wonders on Friday. They're going to have contests each day. So come back, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Record Power is going to be our Tuesday. So they're our first one. They're going to have a contest. We'll explain more. So thank you so much. This is going to be a lot of fun. Reach out to me if you have any questions, but please go on now, start to build out your profile, as well as make sure that you're logged in, so that when it comes time, you can just come in and play. And then come in on Tuesday, try to break things, play with it, understand how it all works. We have one demo on Wednesday night, so that you can kind of experience that. And it's a conversation. And so it's going to be, let me go, oh, these are all the networking events. So the actual session, it's going to be Tuesday night. It is, let me go to it. Sessions, so here's our main box, and then Wednesday night there's only one session, and it's making resin hybrid burl blanks. That's a mouthful, but they're going to go through it. This is pre-recorded, but then there's going to be a live Q&A afterwards where you can ask them questions. So join Gage and Aaron on Wednesday night and get a feel for how this whole event works, so that when it comes time, you're not missing things on the Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we look forward to seeing you. Starts on Tuesday, September 22nd, goes to September 26th. You'll have 30 days afterwards to watch everything. Come, spend some money on tools. I did already, and the event hasn't even started yet. So come, have fun, meet with some people in the expo hall, get to know some new turners in the networking events, gain some skills with your watching the demonstrations. Take a laptop out to the next to the lathe, put it on a table, and watch a little bit. Try it. Nope, that wasn't it. Rewind. Watch a little bit. Try it. That wasn't it. Rewind. Watch it. Boom. Got it. This is a way to learn like never before, and then reach out to some of those demonstrators. They may have another live Q&A that you can jump into. So this will be a lot of fun. We'll see you September 22nd. Go in, get started, register for classes and events, and just start playing with it. And we'll see you then. Thanks.